They may flash a lot of cash and strike gold now and then, but not everyone on Storage Wars comes out on top. Brandi Passanti and Jarrod Sheets often bickered about one thing or another during their time together on Storage Wars, but no matter how much they fought, at the end of the day, they were a team. And apparently, they were a team that people really liked watching.
Storage Wars became a hit because it wasn't just about what was hidden behind storage unit doors. It was about the people bidding for them. The suspense of finding treasures, the fantasy of quick riches, and the safe thrill of peeking into other people's belongings kept viewers hooked. But it was the cast that truly made the show shine, and their personalities lit up the screen. So, who were the stars that made Storage Wars shine, and where are they now? Join us as we explore the lives of 10 Storage Wars members and where they are now. Number 10. Mark Balelo. Mark Balelo was one of the memorable faces on Storage Wars, appearing in seasons 2 through 4. Known for his flashy style, sharp suits, and the purse full of cash he carried, he quickly stood out from the rest of the cast. His confident personality and lively bidding earned him the nickname Rico Suave. While some viewers enjoyed his energy, he was sometimes seen as a controversial figure among the other buyers. Balelo's time on the show drew attention to his bold approach to auctions, often paying substantial sums in hopes of uncovering hidden treasures. However, after a few seasons, he stepped away from the spotlight and focused on his auction business in California. Sadly, behind his bright presence on the show, Balelo faced personal struggles. In 2013, just days after being arrested on suspicion of drug possession, he was found dead in his car at his auction house. The cause was carbon monoxide poisoning, and officials ruled it as self-harm. Reports revealed he had spoken to his fiancée shortly before, expressing distress. His sudden passing at the age of 40 shocked fans and fellow cast members. He remains remembered, not just for his style in bidding battles, but also for the vibrant energy he brought to Storage Wars. Number 10. Dan and Laura Dodson. Dan and Laura Dodson were fast-paced auctioneers from Storage Wars.
The brand new Storage Wars Canada, and here to sell us on it, Storage Wars stars husband and wife auctioneers Dan and Laura Dodson.
Every auction needed bidders, but it also needed their voices to set the pace. Together, they kept the energy high without adding drama. Their focus was simple: keep the auctions running smoothly. But in 2014, that rhythm was nearly silenced. One morning, Dan woke up struggling with double vision, a warning sign that everything was about to change. He collapsed, and Laura immediately performed CPR, a move doctors said saved his life. He was rushed to the hospital, underwent emergency surgery, and spent weeks recovering. The experience forced him to make serious changes, including quitting a 40-year smoking habit. Just as life settled, another crisis struck in September 2020. Their son Garrett was the victim of a drive-by shooting. The attack left him with a fractured spine, and he needed emergency surgery to survive. Recovery was slow, but he managed to pull through. The Dodsons kept fans updated throughout, showing their determination to stay strong as a family. Number 9. Brandi Passanti and Jarrod Sheets. Brandi Passanti and Jarrod Sheets were well known on Storage Wars for their bold bidding and undeniable fiery chemistry.
Passanti and Sheets' big break happened in 2010 when the two were added to the cast of the first season of Storage Wars.
However, that was just for the camera. Off-screen, their relationship was unraveling. They split in 2018 after the end of Season 12. But the breakup wasn't revealed until Season 13 aired in 2020. Even after separating, they continued filming, often bidding against each other.
One potential snag in the relationship between Brandi Passanti and Jarrod Sheets that could have led to their breakup:
what had once been playful banter turned into sharp comments and obvious tension on camera. In 2021, their story took a darker turn when Sheets was arrested and charged with misdemeanor domestic violence after an incident with Passante at a bar. The arrest ended his time on the show, while Brandi carried on alone. After the split, Brandi stayed with Storage Wars as a main cast member. She also became active on social media, sharing life as a single mother and supporting her son's film work. In 2024, she confirmed a new relationship with realtor Clifford Beaver and began co-hosting the podcast The Real Reality. Schultz, on the other hand, has not returned to the series since season 13. He was linked to Rachel Beckman in 2022, but has largely stayed quiet online and kept a low profile following his legal troubles. Number 8. Renee and Casey Nezhoda. Renee and Casey Nezhoda, known as the Bargain Hunters, became fan favorites when they joined Storage Wars in Season 4. Their confident bidding style, playful banter, and strong chemistry quickly made them stand out. Renee, originally from Austria, impressed viewers with his deep knowledge of antiques, resale skills, and sharp eye for valuable finds. His thick German accent and bold personality gave him a unique presence on the show. Casey, born in San Diego, balanced him out with her charm, negotiation skills, and warm personality. Together, they became one of the most recognizable couples on the series. Over time, Renee also appeared in some episodes alone, while Casey focused more on family life with their daughter Tatiana, who occasionally made guest appearances. Unlike some cast members who stepped away due to health struggles or personal reasons, Renee and Casey remained active, returning for later seasons, including season 16. Today, they continue running their Bargain Hunters thrift store in California and stay connected with fans through social media. They also explore hobbies like poker and trading cards. While their lives have grown beyond Storage Wars, their time on the show made them beloved stars, remembered for their teamwork, humor, and passion for treasure hunting. Number 7. Barry Weiss. Barry Weiss was one of the most memorable faces on Storage Wars. From the very start, fans loved his cool style, love for antiques, and fun attitude. He wasn't always chasing the biggest profit like the others. Instead, he enjoyed the thrill of discovering hidden treasures and sharing stories about them. After 4 exciting seasons, Barry left the show in 2013 while it was still popular, joking that he wanted to go back to being a world-class slacker. Not long after, in 2014, he got his own spin-off called Buried Treasure. But it lasted only 1 season. Even though fans hoped to see him return, Barry stayed out of the spotlight for a while. In 2019, his life changed when he was involved in a very serious motorcycle accident in Los Angeles. He suffered major injuries to his chest and legs, spent 2 months in the ICU, and went through several surgeries. Recovery became his main focus. Against the odds, Barry eventually made a small comeback to Storage Wars in seasons 14 and 15, reminding fans why they loved him. However, he did not appear in season 16 in 2025, and it's unclear if he will return again. Number 6. Dave Hester. Dave Hester was one of the most talked-about stars on Storage Wars, famous for his loud bidding style and his catchphrase, "Yoop!" He quickly became the show's villain, often clashing with rivals like Brandi Passante and Renee Nezhoda. His bold personality made him both disliked and admired, and for many fans he was the spark that kept the auctions exciting. But Hester's time on the series was never smooth. In 2012, he shocked viewers when he left after filing a lawsuit against A&E, accusing producers of staging the show by planting valuable items in lockers. The case was later settled out of court, and Hester returned for later seasons, picking up right where he left off. Just a few years later, another challenge pulled him away again. In 2018, Hester suffered a serious hemorrhagic stroke, forcing him to step back and focus entirely on recovery. While fans missed his presence, he stayed active behind the scenes, running his company, Hester Auctions, and continuing his career as a professional auctioneer. After years away, Hester made a surprise return in 2025 for season 16. His comeback reignited old rivalries and reminded fans why he remained one of Storage Wars' most unforgettable characters. Number 5. Ivy Calvin. Ivy Calvin, famously called the King of Palmdale, became one of the standout buyers on Storage Wars after joining the show in 2012. At first he appeared as a recurring bidder, but his sharp eye for valuable lockers and his confident presence soon made him a regular cast member by season 5. His background as a mixed martial artist and arena football player shaped his fearless, competitive style at auctions, where he was known for bold bids and quick decisions. Fans admired his mix of toughness and charm, along with his pride in running his own store. Away from the show, Ivy built his business, Grandma's Attic, a thrift and resale shop in Palmdale, California, which he opened in 2009 after starting storage auctions the year before. He expanded into online sales, too, using platforms like Instagram to share rare collectibles, toys, and memorabilia. While he has remained on Storage Wars through season 16 in 2025, Ivy's appearances slowed at times as he focused more on health and family. His sons, Ivy Jr. and Isaiah, have even joined him on screen, suggesting a family legacy in the making. A dedicated husband and father, Ivy continues to balance business, TV, and family life. Number 4. Daryl Sheets. Daryl Sheets, famously called the Gambler on Storage Wars, became well known for his bold bidding style and risk-taking attitude. Fans loved his enthusiasm and the way he transformed abandoned storage units into significant finds. He was a mainstay on the show through its early years, often appearing alongside his son, Brandon. However, in 2019, Daryl's time on the show was interrupted when he suffered a severe heart attack and was later diagnosed with congestive heart failure. He went through surgery and a long recovery, sharing updates with fans that his heart function had slowly improved. Around the same time, he attributed his significant weight loss to Nutrisystem, which helped him achieve better health. After his health scare, Daryl stepped back, officially retiring after season 12, although he later returned in a smaller role for seasons 13 through 15. By season 16 in 2025, he was no longer listed as a cast member. Today, Daryl lives a quieter life in Lake Havasu, Arizona, where he runs a shop called Show Me Your Junk. He spends more time with family, enjoys fishing, and stays connected with fans through social media, living life at a slower, healthier pace. Number 3. Emily Wares. Emily Wares was one of the youngest and most energetic auctioneers to appear on Storage Wars. She joined the show in season 10, quickly impressing fans with her fast-paced auction chant and professional skills. Unlike some cast members who thrived on drama, Emily kept things simple, focusing on her craft and bringing fresh energy to the series. Her time on the show lasted 4 seasons, during which she built a reputation as a talented auctioneer with a bright personality. After leaving Storage Wars, Emily decided to step away from television and return to her family's business, Wares Auctioneering, which she co-runs with her father. She now lives in Idaho and represents the business across western states, organizing online auctions and handling large-scale events. Emily also travels around the country as a contract and benefit auctioneer, helping with fundraising events. Beyond auctioneering, she is a musician and leather artist, keeping her life filled with creativity and variety. When asked why she left, Emily explained that Storage Wars was never part of her long-term plan. She saw it as a fun opportunity, but after filming, she was happy to return to her family, business, and personal passions. Number 1. Gunter Nezhoda. Gunter Nezhoda was a familiar face on Storage Wars, joining the show as a recurring buyer between 2015 and 2019. With his relaxed personality and friendly humor, he quickly became a fan favorite. Viewers enjoyed watching him bid alongside his son, Nezhoda, as the two often worked as a team at the auctions. Unlike some of the louder or more dramatic cast members, Gunter stood out for his easygoing nature and positive attitude, which made him well-liked by both the audience and his fellow buyers. His appearances, though not constant, always added charm and balance to the show. He didn't chase fame, but enjoyed the thrill of the auctions and the chance to discover hidden treasures inside storage lockers. Fans noticed when he began showing up less frequently, but many assumed he was simply stepping back to focus on other parts of his life. Sadly, in March 2023, it was announced that Gunter had passed away at the age of 67. His son, Rene, revealed he had been battling lung cancer for about 6 months and died peacefully in his sleep. Gunter's warmth and presence remain a cherished memory for Storage Wars fans everywhere. Who else from Storage Wars would you like to know more about? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.